Hi there, this is Sufi from Gate Data Solution. The purpose of this channel, Gate Data Solution, is to modernize a data system, to save time, to generate automatic report, and reduce cost as well as to increase productivity. Today, I'm going to see and present student summary result with dynamic color. Here is the data. Uh, let's assume the grade standard is as follows: 90 to 100, 81 to 90, 71 to 80, 60 to 70, 50 to 60, 41 to 50, and less than 40. Here is the grade from grade 1 to grade 8 in this particular case. Here is the number of students who have actually got the result in those categories and the standards. For example, from grade 1, 8 students have uh, achieved over 90 in their grade. For grade 2, 30. For grade 3, 45. For grade 4, 10 to 3. For grade 5, 35. For grade 6, 45. For grade 7, 33. And for grade 8, 44 students have over 90 in their grade, and less than 40 marks. 5 students from grade 1, 6 from grade 2, 2, then 8, then 2, 2, 6, and 7 from grade 7. And here is the total number of students in those grades. And the analysis shows that students who have actually recorded or scored uh, over 80% are 23 from grade 1, 42 from grade 2, 60 from grade 3, 38 from grade 4, 50 from grade 5, 60 from grade 6, 48 from grade 7, and 69 from grade 8. And that in percentage is 24%, 34%, 51%, which is the highest for grade 3, 46%, 54% scored over 80%, and the last grade 8, 56%. This will automatically highlight with green color if it is greater than 50%. Similarly, for under 40, in percentage is indicated here, and if it is greater than 5%, it will automatically highlight with red color. In this particular case, for grade 1, grade 4, and grade 8, a lot of students have failed. If less than 40 is taken as a failure, a point for failure, then this is a good indicator for grading system, and see the values among different classes. So, for example, grade is for students. Okay, this 8 students have a record of under 40, which is 10% of overall students. So this is the largest number compared to other grades. That's why it has been actually highlighted with red color. So we can use this as a standard to compare against other classes. This result is also reflected here in dynamic color here. Okay, for example, grade 1 student, 8 students have recorded the highest mark over 90%. For grade 2, 30. For grade 3, 45, and so on. For grade 8, 44. So the wider the gap shows the more number of students are actually in that category. So for grade mark over 90 or 91 to 100% is recorded by 45 for grade 3 and grade 6, and grade 8 is also 44 students, which is remarkable. So only 8 students from grade 1 here. The next largest interval is this one, light green, which is in the range of 71 to 80. Up to grade 3, this is the widest. Then it will become narrower, and then it will become wider. So the last one, the red one, is for less than 40. So it is a thinner in all for all the grades, especially in around here. For grade 5 and 6, it is very thin. That means very few students have actually recorded under 40. If we see the value here, you can see this is only 2 students here from grade 5 and grade 6, and this is also reflected here. If you analyze the wider gap, for example, this case for grade 2, which is the widest under that category, 71 to 80. Yeah, this is 45, you see, 45 and 55, which is the wider one. Similarly, the grade report can be indicated here by grade range of categories. In grade 1, 8 students have recorded 91 to 100, and just passing the two classes or categories, in this case 81 to 90, actually the value is 15. Just in order to make the graph smart, I have actually indicated for 61 to 70 range, which is 9, and the last one again 5 students. So from this analysis we can deduce that yeah, more students have actually in the range of 91 to 100, as well as 71 to 80 mark here, the wider one. And the number of students who have actually failed from grade 5, I mean grade 1 is 5, grade 2 6, grade 8, grade 3 2, grade 4 8, grade 5 2, and so on. And in grade 8, 7 students have failed who have actually recorded less than 40%. So this is a very dynamic grade analysis report. You can see in both the table, this graph, and this graph. Let's do together with hypothetical data again, and once we insert our data here, it will be displayed here and here. For the time being it is empty, as you can see, but once we have actually inserted the data, it will be automatically update everything. So for that, let's take a random number. Let's take a random number between 1 and 50. Can you see here? It is actually displaying. And let's drag it down. Here you can see 42 have actually recorded over 90. This is also indicated here. Let's drag across for grade 2. Here, as you can see, it is displaying for grade 3, for grade 4, for grade 5. The lower table is also displaying here for grade 6, for grade 7, and for grade 8. Oh, this is awesome. Here is in graph and here is in table. As you can see, in grade 1 students, 5 students have recorded 90 to 100% in that range. In grade 2, 10 to 2. In grade 3 student 10 to 1. Students have recorded over 90. And here the table also shows this chart also shows similar trend, and we can just fill the data here and get this awesome report for student summary result. Unfortunately, here many students have actually failed 20%, 90%, 10%, and so on. Let's change again our random number. So the change is vivid. Okay, here is the change. Here is also the other chart. Yeah, in this particular case, for example, from grade 1, 25%, which is 44 students have failed. Only 6 from grade 2, which is 3. Can you see the red flag is off now, since it is less than 5%. And for the remaining one, also like this. Let's again revise our random number. Let's again revise it. Can you see? Only from grade 2, grade 3, grade 7, grade 8, many students have failed. Otherwise, for grade 1 is only 4% failed, grade 4 3%, 3% here, grade 6 1% only, which is particularly in actually only one student here. So this is very dynamic, and we can use this data to analyze student grade report, and this one is very important for schools and to know the analysis in detail, and even to support those students and to compare different classes and grades. So this is very important, and we recommend it for school to use it.